Let's get to it.
The amount of unhoused people in America is actually it's astronomical to the point of almost being unfathomable at this point.
I am homeless living here in my car, even though I work 50 to 60 hours every single week.
I'm broke, I'm 18, and I live inside my small car.
I live in a storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment.
I'm a mom of 3 staying in a hotel.
So I've been living in a hotel for like 4 months now.
Okay, boom. I've been living in my car since May 13th.
This is a day in the life of a 25-year-old who lives in a car with his wife.
You know, that's just what people have to do because they don't have the money to afford this high rent.
Yeah, it's getting real out here. People working every day trying to do everything right and still ending up in their cars because rent and bills is just too high. Families, single parents, hard-working people making the only option they have work. And you see it happening around you. I take it that's why you're here. Let's continue to watch these videos and I'll give you my commentary at the end.
This message is specifically for my people that are living in a hotel, a motel, Holiday Inn. If you have been going through your journey and living in that hotel for over 30 days, you need to take your ass up to that front desk and you need to ask them rather, to take the taxes off your room. After 30 days, you become exempt technically, but they are not going to take those taxes off unless you ask, because technically you live at the property now. You don't need to be, that's a different story. You didn't hear that from me though. You know what I'm saying? If it has been well over 30 days, 9 times out of 10, you have a credit on your reservation. But it's gonna take somebody with common sense to sit down any day after the 30 days that they've taken your taxes off, and the credit literally should pop up by itself. So you might got some free days, might be a 3-fold, might be a week, depending on how long you've been there. But I know I just helped somebody. You welcome.
Alright guys, I'm gonna give you a realistic what it's like living in my car. It's about to be 4 months. Behind a building here. Yeah, this is it. Let's give you a tour. So this is what it looks like when you, and then this is it. There's a fan. I put my bag back there, some pants and shit like that to cover the back window. This is my bed though, but as you can see, it still has that shit because the metal bar, I put 2 foam fucking mattresses shit in there and it's still like that. Oh well, bro, oh well. Let's go on over to the back. This is my clothes. This is my shit that I put it in there so we can't see. This is my clothes and shit, whatever. Just back seats. And yeah, this is it. As you can see, that's how it looks. It's ghetto as fuck, bro. Yeah, this is the harsh reality of America in 2025. I have to resort to living in my car because rent is so fucking high. And I know people are in the comments going to be like, well, why don't you go for a room for rent or live with roommates? Bro, even that is expensive. Bro, tell me why. I've been trying to message hella people, like I have been, for rooms for rent out here where I live. Bro, their requirements are ridiculous. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying like $800, $900, $1,000 for a fucking room. I'm sorry, bro, I'm not. And then on top of that, it's like you need first months, and then a security deposit, and then, which I get it, but it's like, I don't want to fucking do that for like a room for rent, bro. So I've just been waiting, and like, and the most I could do right now is like $650 a month. Nothing has come up. If it does come up, it's gone within the same day. It's like, dude, it's insane. But yeah, this is what it's like to fucking live in a car, bro. It sucks.
Man, I saw a video the other day. A young mom with her kids. They was all packed in a small car. She had the blankets, the cooler, essentials. She trying to make it through the week. Trying to make the best of the situation. With kids. With kids, y'all. Gas, groceries, rent. She can't cover it all. So this is how they survive. She wasn't giving up though. She's trying to figure it out, making it work the best she can. And that's exactly what you do every day. Managing your household under pressure. Thinking ahead, planning, making smart moves. That's what you got to do every day. Because the reality is, rent and bills keep climbing, groceries getting more expensive, gas ain't cheaper. Even full-time work doesn't always cover the basics. Those living in cars ain't failing. They trying to survive. And making choices that protect your family and keep things moving while others just getting by, that's the smartest thing you can do. You be thinking ahead, budgeting, stretching what you got. Make sure the bills get paid first. Every step you take to keep your household stable, that's you being the hero. You controlling what you can, making practical choices and keeping your family safe. That's exactly how you survive in this economy, in this environment, in everything.
There are a couple homeless people that have set up shop very close to where I live, and I have different feelings about it. When I saw it, I was a little shocked because I'm like, that's really close to home. But the humane part of me was like, they're not bothering anybody. The homeowner part of me had to fight to say not in my neighborhood because I don't want to be those type of people. And I don't know about y'all, but haven't y'all noticed that coming across homeless people more often in your day-to-day has become so much more numerous than it has been in the past? Because growing up, homeless communities were a little bit further, tended to be in middle cities, inner city, like downtown area, at least in Miami. And that was pretty much it. But the last 3 months, I'm running errands and I just see more homeless people. And it's come to my attention, like, this is not something that is going to be able to be removed from most people because they're running them homeless people out of their normal places. And so these people got to find somewhere to go. And it just makes me realize that it's just such a sad reality that we're going to. And honestly, a lot of us are one paycheck away from being that person. So in my mind, I had to reconcile, like, at least you can't be like that because by the grace of God, you are not unhoused. And I may not be paycheck to paycheck, but I can't live a year without working. I would probably be unhoused. So I think what's going to happen is as time goes by, someone is going to complain. I will not be surprised, and I will not be surprised if I don't see those two people again. But I chose to be humane. Is it ideal for my resale value, for my home value? Probably not. But they weren't bothering anybody. It didn't look too unkempt. I don't really know what to do. But I guess at this point, leave them people alone. They're not bothering anybody. Do I want there to be 20 people there in 2 months? No. But I feel bad, and I'm just trying to offer some grace. But I think the homeless situation is going to get real bad, and it's going to show up in a lot of neighborhoods. And it's going to show up in people's neighborhoods. I said that would never happen in my neighborhood. And a lot of people who live in those neighborhoods may find themselves out in the streets thinking it would never happen to them. So I think we're going to have to, like a lot of issues in America, become more empathetic to people because we're going to see it a lot, and it's going to affect people that we know, care, and love.
So I've been living in a hotel for like 4 months now. Not the best experience, like not as good as you would expect. So I just thought I'd share some things that I've learned and some experiences I've had while living in a hotel. Multiple hotels. I switch. But for one, something I recently experienced and learned was that the lock thing that you use, that you put your card against, the battery will die. And they have to change it. And you get locked out of your room, which is really annoying. And then you have to wait. And they have to come change it. The engineer has to come change out all the batteries, test the batteries, do all the stuff before you can get into your room. So if it flashes red, sometimes that's what it means. Which is really dumb. Like, that should already be fixed. Number 2, which I have also talked about in my TikToks, is people will come into your room. The system, not good. All hotel systems, flawed. Like their little computer thing, not good. Yeah, I've had at least 3 people now in different hotels get a key, get the correct room number. Like the front desk gives it to them, says, this is your room, here's your key. They come up, I'm already in the room. They double book or something.
Oh no, honey, front staff need to be fired. Goodbye. What? She could be in there like, just got out the shower. Are you serious? Let me know what you think down in the comment, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You might as well join the family because we talk about real life relatable things that goes on in the world today. I'm Tiffany Rose. Thank you for being here. And always keep your eyes open. I'm out.